one of the reasons, or the main reason really, why we started Blue Startups, you know, here, like why do we start a tech accelerator, you know? At the time, there was nothing like that existing. And for us, it was really important because as Tetris, you know, our business is located in Hawaii and we have no business here. You know, our partners are all over the world, as you can imagine. So it was really important for us to kind of expand our ability to be able to bring kind of a tech center here in Hawaii, you know, and we always talk about intellectual property. It doesn't have to have a physical location. We can do it from anywhere around the world. And the reason why we're based in Hawaii is a choice, you know, and so we wanted to be able to kind of showcase that and allow and help build this entrepreneurial ecosystem so that people can live here. You know, they can choose to come back, they can choose to move here. And, you know, for our children too, that, you know, we have a big problem in Hawaii. All of our kids go to college in the mainland, you know, outside of Hawaii, and they don't come back because there are no opportunities, you know, and so we wanted to help bridge that gap. You know, what can we do to really better the future of Hawaii? I think, you know, having the first cohort wasn't the most memorable, you know, because they're kind of like your children. And we're, you know, we learned as we went, you know, we learned from them, they learned from us. And it really felt like, yeah, we're making a difference here. And, you know, how awesome would it be to say that we had one of our companies become a huge success in, you know, in the global world. And, you know, one of the companies that's done really well for us is Volta. They're an electric charging station company. They since moved to San Francisco, but now have locations, you know, all over the country. And so it's like a very visible, you know, made in Hawaii story that's kind of like, it is becoming global. And so, yeah, I think every one of our companies is like our children, and we want everybody to succeed. And, you know, it's okay if some of them don't, because that's just the nature of how this works, how this game works. But yeah, to date, you know, we've, I think, invested in over 82 companies, you know, and half of them are from Hawaii because that's the reason why we're doing this, but the other half aren't. And to be able to kind of bridge the whole entrepreneurial ecosystem from Hawaii and bringing, you know, what Hawaii can do into the world is really exciting for us. The reason why we run these accelerators is because, you know, if you talk to every entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur that's made an exit or whatever, they always said, you know what, somebody helped me along the way. You know, I had a mentor or whoever they had, and that's what helped them, you know, achieve their success. And so we provide that for our companies. You know, it's all about mentoring, and all of our mentors are all over the world. You know, they have all kinds of expertise, and they're doing it because they believe in giving back. And that's the beauty of, you know, this mentor system that we have. I think it's important to have mentors, you know, somebody that you can really open your heart to, you know, and ask for advice. And people love giving advice, you know. So it might not be somebody in your industry or whoever, but like I started this thing where I would ask different people in the community who, you know, different entrepreneurs and different people that maybe they're even retired, you know, to take them out to lunch so that I can hear their life story, you know. And people love talking about themselves. And so, you know, you learn so much because, you know, wow, like how did you get there? How did you accomplish what you did? You know, and they tell you the story, and wow, like there's so much to be learned from that. And so those one-on-one connections, relationships, lunches, they build these everlasting, you know, bridges to relationships that I can always call up these people, even if I've had lunch with them once, you know, I've had that connection. And so I would encourage people to always learn from others, you know, always be a student. You don't want to be like the entrepreneur that thinks they know it all, you know. Those are like the worst kind, because they're like, oh no, like we've got this, you know, we know what we're doing. We've already talked to all these customers, and like it's really them trying to like say they're so good at what they're doing, but they're not really being humble and open about what their real issues are. And those people are really, you can see like there's a kind of a dead end for them, you know? I guess with my business today, you know, it's all relationship based, you know, and we do licensing deals, we do different business deals with different partners, and if you don't have a good relationship, all of that could fall apart very quickly. And it's a small business, right? Whatever industry you're in, you don't want to burn bridges. You know, you want to build them and you want to nurture them. And even I always tell the entrepreneurs, like, investors, everybody's a potential investor, everybody's a potential mentor. So don't burn the bridges along the way, because even if you're not, maybe they're not investing in your business today, you know, you build that relationship and later on you might have a reward, you might have a connection that's key to growing your business or whatever. So always put good intentions out there and you'll get them back. What you put out there is what you're going to receive. And so with everything that you do, you want to follow your heart, you want to follow your intuition, but at the same time know that, you know, ultimately you want to achieve success, but at what cost, you know? And so you have to have the right mindset, you have to have the right heart. You can't try to make your business and try to, for example, you know, cheat other people so that you're gaining more. And so if you're out there with the right intentions, you know, and if you believe in your dreams and you're following your heart, I think that's ultimately going to give you success. So that would be my advice.